The biggest thing that Robyn has done that is so wrong on so many levels, in my opinion, is divide Cody's kids, her kids, and then his other kids. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. This lady has never nurtured or tried to even incorporate a relationship or a connection with her kids and any of Cody's other kids. And it's obvious. Hell, they've been on TV for the past 15 years. We know what we've seen. And it ain't been good, Sister Robyn. Apparently, we just can't get enough of Miss Robyn Brown and her evil ways. Well, we can't get enough of discussing them anyway. I mean, am I wrong? No. How was Robyn offended by the Christmas gift exchange text? We gonna get into detail of this dang text exchange, because that right there has been the root of a lot of the issues that has to do with Robyn. Was this text exchange where the kids was all trying to come together and do all the things, and Robyn had to stick her dang nose up in it and just split everybody apart per usual. That's what she does. That's the game she plays. Split everybody apart. Anyway, a fan took to Reddit. Can somebody please explain this to me? I'm seriously trying to understand this. When the OG kids said they weren't able to Zoom because of schedule differences, and then Gwendolyn commented that we should have the moms race to see who can get gifts first. How did Robyn make that jump to be insulted by that? I know that she has a victim complex, but can somebody please try to get that into her head and explain how she took that as an insult? Well, the victim complex is just that, self-explanatory. That's what those people do. Every single situation, turn it around on them. Oh my God, I'm the victim. No, you're not. You're the problem. I said what I said. Fans went to the comment section. My understanding is Logan was organizing it and the mothers weren't supposed to be involved. Robyn inserted herself on the premise that her tenders couldn't shop for the gift exchange. So she had to be involved. Even though she could have let her adult kids take care of their younger siblings, and she could have just stayed out of it. I think Robyn was looking for a fight, and so she made something out of nothing, Gwen's comment, and that is what she came up with. The scariest thing for a covert narc and people that habitually triangulate is for them to come together without them present. They need to be there, control their narrative. It causes them anxiety, so she inserted herself. Robyn wasn't only looking for a fight, she was looking for control. Even when she's like, I'm going to stay out of this, she still finds a way to control everything. How did she even know it was happening? One of her kids must have told her. Ooh, let's read the comments. This, guarantee she has that app on her phone so she can see every text or phone call to and from all their phones, Cody's included. The family link, is that the app you're talking about? I'm curious. She shouldn't have been a part of it, period. That was awful and caused so much hurt from her. Aurora and Brianna could have helped with the little kids, and she should be ashamed. Can't the littles use Papa's bank card and pick out gifts online and have them delivered? Robyn could have been involved with that. Agree wholeheartedly. How do we know this? I'm not disagreeing. I'm curious where this came from and what did Gwen say. I don't listen to all the podcasts and not following anyone on social media except your ass found your way to the Reddit community, which is, I'm going to tell y'all something. You could Google the statistics, if you will. There is more people on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all the social media apps. There's more people on that than Reddit. So I find it ironic that so many people in here are like, I don't watch so-and-so. I only come to here. I highly doubt that. I mean, I'm calling...
That was bullshit.
I said what I said. Now, can I get a subscribe? Thank you. I'm guessing Christine's trust the OG siblings enough to allow Truly to be in the group chat. I'm confused because the last time I saw posts about this, I thought no one had any information about it. Everything was speculation. Has more information about it come out recently? Well, boo-boo, commercial policy. Let me go ahead, since you're top 1% commenter, let me go ahead and educate you on how this works from my experience. Everything you read on the interwebs these days is speculation. Even what you say is speculation. I said what I said, and that's the facts, Jack. She jumped on a call that wasn't about her, made it about her, and demanded that all the OG had to do everything her way. And when they explained it, it would be too difficult to make a Zoom call because different time zones, work schedules, etc. She lost her when I believe, which I believe was intentional to keep her kids from the step-siblings, she created the drama, was the victim from the drama, and gained control over the situations, kept her kids from reuniting with their siblings. It's how covert narcissists are. And then acted like those practical considerations, which just meant that they need to coordinate everyone, probably plan ahead. Sorry, can't necessarily get everyone to drop everything on a whim and be available. When the littles purportedly wanted a Zoom call with the older siblings was some sort of personal affront, rejection, snub to her and her littles. They are the victims of the rest of the family's cruelty once again, and she tells them again that the rest of the family doesn't like her, accept, or want to include them. You know, the usual. Robyn wanted the whole thing on Zoom so she could record it for TV. The kids didn't want that. She wasn't in control. She wasn't included. It wasn't her idea. She wanted to make the logistics too hard and wanted everyone across the country to video chat, even though they were in different time zones. She was looking for another reason to make the OGs look like they were ganging up on her and her kids. I agree with that. It's her master manipulating plans. That's just part of it. Hunter kind of called her out regarding Solomon and Ariella not knowing their siblings. He said one Zoom call wasn't going to change that. Ooh. Yes, also, the last Christmas they spent together, Gwendolyn, or it could have been Isabel, gave Ariella a gift, and Ariella didn't know their names. She had to be told. Hilarious that Robyn cries about the big family picture despite not having a single big family picture in her old McMansion. And despite her not even showing them pictures and discussing the names of their siblings. That was the takeaway from that. If your little kids don't even know their family, their siblings, that is your fault as a mother. Oh, yes, ma'am. Call it like it is. Queen Robyn. Mother Robyn. Or you could have had your nanny do that. You could have had your nanny keep them up to date on their siblings. But you chose not to. I think that was the straw that broke Robyn's back. I'm sure Robyn took that as an insult to her parenting and twisted that into her kids being outcasts. I don't think Hunter meant it that way. It's just the fact that there's a big age difference between the kids, especially between the oldest kids and Solomon and Ariella. Logan is like 17 or 18 years older than Ariella, and moving the family to Flagstaff didn't help. About half the OG 13 never moved to Arizona. And Ariella was a toddler when Cody and Robyn moved. Again, that's why there's TV shows, there's videos, there's pictures. Cody and Robyn could have easily said, hey, here's your siblings. They could have easily concocted and arranged interactions to keep them, up to speed on who all their siblings are. It ain't that hard. Duh. Reference to there being other moms is enough to offend her. Reference to her not being Queen Bee is enough to offend her. Implying she's not the most important person is enough to offend her. Not jumping to attention when she snaps her fingers is enough to offend her. Wearing the color purple without her... This is hilarious. That was absolutely Gwen taking a dig at Robyn. She admitted as much. I'm still not sure what it means, though, because we don't have the context. I assume it's something to do with Robyn bullying her way into the chat because Ariella and Solomon and apparently their adult siblings couldn't be trusted to handle it. I'm curious to what y'all think about the whole text exchange and Robyn inserting herself to further the division between the kids. Cody's kids, that is. Because remember, Cody did adopt her kids too, so they are included as his kids. Remember, he's got a lot of kids, okay? And she's the mother of 5 of his kids, right? What is her job as a mother of these kids? Is she not supposed to remind them they have siblings? Or is she supposed to insert herself and further the divide? Because she's doing the latter. And it's obvious. But that's just my takeaway from it. Would love to know what your thoughts and opinions are. So meet me in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell besides subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.